Hello everyone, it's Saturday the 23rd of July. Yeah, had an MOT on my van this morning and hoping to get out and do a night tonight, and it's not going to be. Yeah, it has such a bad problem that yeah, I can't drive it. They've stopped me from driving it until I get it fixed on Tuesday. Apparently they don't know how long before the front wheel's going to fall off. Yeah, it's a ball joint and you name it. Anyway, we're out. Just started. Literally just come out the car park and we were having a look. Just a stalking session, you know, the old faithful floating crust, and if we see any, we're going to drift a few bits of bread down in certain areas and see what happens. Fingers crossed. Yeah, we get amongst one or two. Only going to be out a few hours. It's warm again, and yeah, I'm not gonna drag it out. Just the one rod, size 4 hook, old school. Yeah, but the angler comes at me sometimes, and I see some of them giant chub come up, and the angler in me comes out, and I want to give it a cast for them. But if I do, it spooks the carp. So fingers crossed we'll get one. Yeah, I haven't seen many of late up the stretch. It's been very few and far between, so fingers crossed. Right guys, gonna get at it. Well guys, unbelievable. We've been here about half an hour. Literally I thought, no, you know what, I'm going to go the other way around this time and come out to the main river. There was two little, a mirror and a common on the top, just sat in the middle of the river. I thought, I ain't going to risk flicking any bits of bread out. I'll just cast a bit of bread out there, and up she comes straight away, bosh. And yeah, one in the net. Not a big fish, but they're all welcome on the river. It's all about getting out and getting a bite. And yeah, we've done that already. Happy days. Let's get it sorted out. Well guys, for a start, look at this for a little cracker. Out of the river. Look at that for a little cracker. Well worth coming. Big bit of floating crust. Size 4 hook. Yeah. What a fish. Billy. Happy days. Billy.
Sorry.
No worries.
She's
no problem.
keen and rolling in dead fish, unfortunately. It's pretty impressive, that.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Took a liking to the old floating crust. Very underrated method of fishing. Still very successful in the rivers. Happy days. Yeah. Low double, high single, who cares? Cracking fish nonetheless. Right, let's get it back. Have a go for another one. One thing's for sure, you get them stuck in a bit of crust with a size 4 in it, they very rarely come off. Yeah. What a little cracker that is. Well guys, although I'm gutted that I can't come and do a night because of my van, well I probably could, I could probably come in the car, but it's a nightmare getting it in the car. Anyway, coming stalking for a couple of hours, you know, can be better than an overnighter. Yeah, about being 5 minutes in the right place and you can grab one. But yeah, you can't beat that way fishing. Look, nice and light, everything in an unlooking mat. Your net, your mat, loaf of bread. I carry a spare pair of trainers, loaf of bread, the collapsible water retainer, yeah, sling. Don't very rarely bother with scales nowadays. I can always retain it and get a mate to keep an eye on it if I need to go and get all the camera gear if I get something special. But yeah, all fits nicely inside the mat. Yeah, and you're on the move in no time. Like I am now, you know, just packing it all away, all goes in there nice, fold the rod down, back on the move. Right, let's find another location, hopefully some more carp. Catch up again in a bit. Always amazes me guys how you know, where you expect to see them, you don't. All them pads and not one carp. Crazy. Well guys, absolutely gutted. I was just rolling a big lump of bread down through. The old line pulled tight, hit it. It's a good fish, good carp. Waded down to it up to me sort of belly button. It was still on, it was just wrapped around one reed, and it was tight to the reed, so I didn't know what to do. I didn't know whether to net it or pull the reed out, and sure enough it was, as soon as I pulled on the reed, the hook pulled. But yeah, done a little bit of gardening down there as well at the same time, and hopefully it'll be better for when I come back next time. There's more of a straight sort of strike to the area now, down the end of the run. So yeah, fingers crossed, I'll be back tomorrow. Fingers crossed we'll get another one. Good morning all. It is Sunday the 24th of July. It's 10 to 8 in the morning and we're out doing a bit of stalking. Yeah, I bought a bottom rod with me today as well. I see two mirrors and a common in this bush in front of me yesterday, and a fish that looked to be over 20 pounds just up further. But I thought I'd come down here early and see if we can get ourselves a bite before it gets too hot. You might be able to see on the video, I've just poled a bait underneath the overhang out there. Yeah, not too much bait, just enough to get a bite. But it's looking good. The rod's set up, yeah, not quite how we usually have it, let's put it that way. But it's out there. Yeah, I forgot a backrest in my wisdom, and definitely you need one here, to be fair. So I've got the butt right next to me, and yeah, the buzzer is literally right up by the tip, which is not ideal, but I need to be able to get on that rod when it starts to go. So fingers crossed, it's looking good. I've seen a couple of bubblers when I first come in here. There's a couple of bubblers out in the open water. I think they're probably tench. But who knows? Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Just yeah, we're going to be using the ASM, yeah, and a few halibut pellets and that as well in the mix this morning. It's just quick and easy. Grab a bag of bait and a bucket of pellets that I had loose and sort of come fishing. We're fishing what I call an half man. Basically it's sort of a third of a pop-up above a hardened duck bait, which is ASM. Just takes the weight out of the bait when they pick it up. Yeah, so they suck it up more freely. It's used quite a lot these days. I've used it for about 15 years or more. Yeah, it's a really great rig. Nice strong sturdy hook on there, size 4. Size 4 angling iron wide gape. So yeah, fingers crossed over the next couple of hours before it gets too hot we get a bite. Well guys, 10 minutes with the rod out and it's gone. Sadly, I was right when I said about the bubbling. It looks like it was tench. There's a tench in the net, and yeah, not ideal when you're stalking in these short sessions. Yeah, you don't want to be spooking them. Right, let's get her unhooked and get the rod back out for another hour and a half. See if there's still some carp in the area. Well guys, done there and a half. Just a tench to show for my efforts in this swim. So yeah, we're on the move. Gear is yeah again nice and light, ready to go. Yeah, got lakes and bits of the river all round us. So yeah, we'll have a look at the lake, but I'm not that bothered about the lakes. Yeah, mainly about the river for me. So yeah, we got on our toes and see what else we can find. Fingers crossed we do. Good afternoon all. Yeah, it's afternoon now. We had to go home earlier, do a few bits and pieces at home. We decided to come back. Decided to come on the ballast pit for a few hours this afternoon, maybe into the evening, and yeah, it's looking rather nice out there actually. Look at all them pads. Yeah, it's looking good. Got a few fish feeding and straight away, and yeah, one in the net. Yeah, happy days. It's one of the better fish as well that I'm feeding. So yeah, and there was one real big one. You know, in this lake there's probably 3 or 4 fish that go 30 pound. One of them was definitely feeding on floaters a little while ago. So yeah, fingers crossed we can keep them feeding. Failing that, we might have to move swim. Right, let's get her sorted out. There we go guys. Probably 20, 21 pounds, something like that. Yeah, proper old one. Took a liking to the bread and in amongst the mixers, and yeah, hopefully we get a chance of the bigger one out there, the real big one out there, and they're still feeding. So right, enough chatting, let's get it back. Happy days. Well guys, sadly, if you're watching this, I've had to end the previous video. Yeah, because my phone for some reason conked out and didn't start again, wouldn't come back on, but she's working up and running again now. So yeah, we've got a very brief bit of footage of a bit of floater fishing on the end of this video, but it has been talked about in depth on another one since, so yeah, if you like the video, give us a thumbs up, think about subscribing, by all means follow me, Adam Honeyset on Facebook, Adam Carp Honeyset on Instagram. One thing's for sure, we'll be seeing you on the bank end soon. Thanks for watching guys, all the best.